Hello, amazing people. How are you guys doing out there today? I'm going to give you a little quick walkthrough and show you the updates, things that are going on with the future home of Bailey's Dream. It's the name of the little ranch house, an area I called it Bailey's Dream. So, anyways, I'm going to walk you through it here. Oh, this is the excavator. They're starting work really, really soon. They got all the supplies that's starting to come in. They're starting to uh, mark out the foundation and level it. Gravel is coming in on Monday or Tuesday. I'm not too sure to start compacting it in. They trenched. If you look at the previous videos, you see all the water and everything. So they trenched out to drain the water. Did a really good job because there's no more water. I'll show you where the water is now. So this is where weeping tile is going to go in. So you're going to have weeping tile around the house to drain to this trench right here. And here's where all the water that we drained. So you remember when I said we're going to make a little island? Well, there's the water that came off. It actually goes all the way around. Sorry for the water bottle. So it goes all the way around. And this whole section here, so from way down there from the trees at the far area down here, all the way up here, all the way up here, and all the way here. And this is all going to be a food forest. So we, as you can see, topsoil has been thrown down, and it has some wood in it and stuff, but it's not a big deal because they'll decompose. And we're going to be bringing in more topsoil to put everywhere once I clear out all the dead trees and everything. And as you can see, I am going to walk you to the back here. You can actually see how many dead trees are already cut down. And let me cut, you know what? I'm getting old, so let me walk around. You guys can come along for the ride. So all these trenches here are going to have weeping tile in it, so it'll be covered up. You won't see them at all. This trench over here will be weeping tiles all the way down to about here, and then it'll be all covered up with rocks and gravel, and you won't see it, but you will see this area here once it's connected to the rest to around here. We haven't really finished everything yet, but it's got to come from that way around here. So still working on it, but let's go for a walk. You'll see the progression. So we had to move our campsite, and the reason we had to move our campsite is because my brother is putting in his driveway, and I'll show you his driveway in a little bit because we're heading towards it. Actually, we were parked on his driveway where his potential driveway was going to be, and you can see here, right? All this is going to be part. Actually, you know what? I was wrong. All this here is going to be filled in, and we're not going to do a moat all the way around. We're just going to have a section of it that will be having a bridge that we'll put on and make it look really nice. You'll see it when it's all said and done. It'll be all that fill will be reutilized into filling out these holes, and the garden. This will be the driveway. You'll have the garden. You'll have a little bit of a waterway down there, like a river down this way, and then a bridge going over to the other side that we'll be building. So we had to move everything here. I had to take my teardrop, move it over here, my brother's trailer, and because they're coming in and they're gonna finish his driveway. So this is the beginning of his driveway, and it's gonna go into the forest somewhere. I don't really know what direction, but they're coming in next week to put his driveway in, and then he thinks he has a big clearing in there that he's going to put his trailer in, and it'll be all graveled and it'll look really nice, and he's going to use it for his hunting and relaxation area. And when we're up here working, we have a place to stay. My teardrop's going to go where his trailer is, and he'll be tucked away in that little nook. So anyways, if you notice now, take a look. I cut down all the dead trees in this area here. There's a few, sorry, I didn't say all. I did say all, but I didn't mean all. There's still some over in this area I gotta cut down. But look here. All the dead ones that have been in this area have been cut down. And it opened it right, look how much it opened it up. And the sunlight, the amount of sunlight that's coming in now since all the dead trees have been taken down is amazing. Which will then in turn, I'm pretty sure, will make these living trees a little bit healthier, because they're not, being bombarded with all these dead trees, and so I'm looking forward to seeing how they go. But I'm also bringing in more topsoil and more healthier soil to kind of give them a little bit of a boost, right? And I'm still working on back here, so unfortunately my chainsaw blade needs to be sharpened, and I'm just not going to do it today. I'm done for the day. I've been cutting for a few hours now. But I still have to clear out the dead ones in here, right? A few dead ones that needs to be cleared out. Then I'm going to clean up all these pieces of wood that I'm stuffing all the deadfall and stuff. Clean it all up and chop them up for firewood. All right, now this is going to be an open area for where I'm going to be putting my ducks for food. Those ducks will live for X amount of time and then be butchered and put in a freezer. Or let's put it this way, we'll process them. That's a better word, isn't it? And then this is where the water is. This is where it's gone to. All right, so it's creating two purposes. Is keeping my build site dry. And when the water level comes up, it'll go out to here, and I probably will channel it close to the back of my property, which is another probably, I don't know how many, about another acre and a half back there. Yeah, it goes back there quite a bit. So I'll run little channels, like little channels, and kind of around trees and stuff like that, so the water can kind of seep its way back, dry out. But right now, as you can see, there's a lot of water in it. And it's actually fairly clear water. So it's not, if you saw the water there, is blackish because it has a lot of soil or broken down matter in it. This one has been more filtered and it's very, very clear. So all that at the back, all that fill, you will not see it. It'll be all cleaned up in the future. All cleaned up. It'll be actually some used here, some used over there, a lot used in here. We're going to use some of the fill in there to kind of clean up the area. All this is going to have topsoil, and I will be putting gravel, and so you don't have such a shear. It'll be nice in an angle with gravel on it, so it doesn't keep falling in. Over time, you'll have the dirt. As it rains and stuff, the dirt will just fall and keep falling in. So we're going to angle it, put gravel all the way around, like big rocks, and that should hold it all together. And then somewhere along the line here, I will have a bridge or a couple of bridges that we can walk from the food forest, which is here, over to where I'm going to be putting chickens, sheep, goats, depending on what else I can decide. My grandkids would like a dairy cow. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that because I have to look at how much it'll cost me to bring in grass for them. So, but over here we will have, it's about an acre an acre here, I would say, that we will be having maybe 3/4 of an acre. We'll have all food, like raised beds, area where little trails where you can walk, and then there'll be like round areas that have, strawberry, raspberry, blueberries, things like that, just growing. Some other fruits that like apple trees, maybe, But I will also have this here. The raised beds will be specifically like covered to make sure that the moose and the deer don't get at them and try to eat all my food. So they will be having like wire electric fences and stuff like that, and chicken wire that would be, you know, preventive that will cover the raised beds. I have it all planned out. It's to explain it. It'll be best that when I'm done, I'll show you it. But just so you know, you can see it. Bailey's dream is now getting closer to Bailey's reality. I hope you guys enjoy it. You have an amazing weekend, an amazing week, and an amazing life. Take care.